All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the last of the Christmas 2022 scrambling for content Empire Builder Cascade Corridor series. Today we're going to be wrapping up the actual Empire Builder segment of my friend's 2005 cross-country trip. And it's going to involve a few things in Shelby, Montana, an arrival in Seattle, and then some on the ground photos in Washington State. We should be able to finish this up. I went through. I think I did pre-research, loaded in things, although it didn't seem to load my Montana Division timetable. But anyway, there it goes. We can. Let me just see this one. We should be able to finish this up. Just need to find the old Highline sub there. But anyway, so we're resuming in Shelby, Montana. Last we were in Havre. Montana is huge. It's kind of like the Texas of the North. So I'm just going to begin here with 52 and 67. The Shelby stop when I passed through there, it was the middle of the day. I was actually having lunch, so I didn't really get to go out and look around at all. Let me just find that Highline sub is the one that we're on right now. Oh, unless we're in the Glasgow. Nope, it's Highline. GH. Come on. Oh, come. How many? Oh, here we go. No. Here we go. Highline. And we are in. Where is that? Whitefish, Shelby. I'm just trying to see if I could find the junction of whatever subdivision was coming out of Shelby that went up to the Canadian border. Here we go. It's Sweetgrass sub. There we go. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. So here we have a BN unit 2142. Looks like what, GP 28. No, that's not it. So I guess this is a GP. Okay, these are out the rebuilds. So this would have been a pre-rebuild. So this would have been a GP 39-2, I think, at this time. Whatever. BN 2142 here at Shelby. The Shelby Station, east side. The front. And the downtown, including that red building is the BNSF maintenance hut. 1 second. And just another view of the downtown and the BNSF maintenance away hut. I know it's an MOW because surprisingly there's a lot of Google Maps coverage of Shelby. So you're able to go down there. It's not a fire department. It's actually the BNSF Maintenance of Way Depot. West side of the station. East side westbound looking. The opposite end of that pair is BN 2754. I can Google search them. That says GP30 and it's not that. Oh, GP39E? Nah, I don't think it's a rebuilt GP30, is it? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Still says GP39E. Maybe it's a rebuilt GP35. What are they today? Okay, yeah, it's a GP39. So it's a rebuilt GP35. That means it would have been they would have repower supply redid the 16 cylinder. They would have put 645 power assemblies in the old 567 engine, creating a 2300 horsepower, but not turbocharged. See, this thing is a GP30, though. That really does not look like one. One second. Just trying to figure out what these are. 2754. See, everything is saying it's GP39E. Anyway, we'll let that. So just have this is the opposite downtown. So Shelby is the junction of a number of subdivisions. At the time it was divided into multiple interlockings. You can see here there's Shelby East, that signal way down that you can see. The dark signal ahead of us, that's Shelby, and then the opposite one. So there would be wait, how would that work? Because there should be a signal protecting this guy as well. Oh, hold on. Okay, here we go. ...2004, what is it? It's saying GP39E. That means it's a rebuilt GP30. But doesn't look like a rebuilt GP40. 30, I mean. Oh, it is. Wow, they rebuilt the cab. Well, there you go. Normally you'd have that high thin cab, but that's got the turtle back from the GP30, so that is a GP39E. All right, there you go. Didn't know that they rebuilt them to look that way. All right, cool. I'm just trying to figure out, because I thought I'd figured out that. So right now, the interlocking, it starts all the way down here. There's your westbound signal. You have an eastbound signal there, and on this other track you have another, on the siding you have another eastbound signal, and then the subdivision that's coming in has their signal right there. I'm trying to figure out how that changed, because I thought there were just two interlockings, but it's still missing a signal. What dates can I go? 2008. Yeah, it looks kind of the same. So I guess it was always that, but why was there a second signal then? Because, yeah, they had a second mast right there. Then what would be protecting this westbound? No idea. Alright. There would, in theory, be another signal right there. Anyway, this is, I think this is Shelby instead of Shelby East. Doesn't really matter. Because when I was there, which was pre-resignaling, I didn't get any good photos because I was in the dining car. I just got some side window stuff. Like that one, which was out for the subdivision. Oh wait, I did get a few photos. See, that would be the interlocking, but again, it's just odd that it seems to be missing one of the signals. Oh, there it is. Wait. Yeah, no, that's for the subdivision. The other one. Unless that has no signal. I can't tell how they're doing this. Sometimes you'll get weird stuff with unprotected movements. All right, anyway. Random motel, I'm not sure. This is like Shelby Yard, but it's like a random motel. And BNSF, what looks like 68 something or other there. 6813. Um, $6,800 series appears to be overwritten by ES44C4s, but they would have been on roster about when I would have been there. So I can't see what this guy is then. That looks like 68, but I can't tell. What does he say? He doesn't know. He can't get the number either. It's definitely an SD40-2. So what block are those in? The 1800 block. All right, well, that makes a little bit of sense. This looks like an SD50 or something. It looks like an SD. Looks like 6813. All right. Oh, here we go. They're in the 6400 series. XBNSF 6475, 64. So, okay, that's not 6800. That's a 6400. Might have hit it right before they got renumbered to make way for those ES44C4s. No, but I would have seen it after that. Oh, no, this is 2005. That's right. This isn't 2011. All right, so that's a 6400 series. I guess it's a 6413, something like that. So this is that train that I saw. That's going to be on the Sweetgrass sub. So what I can do is I can go down to the Sweetgrass sub if I can find it. Milk River. There it is. Which starts at Shelby at milepost 1014. Right around here, right there. So that looks like it's about milepost what 101. Does it count up or down? Counts up. It's like milepost 101.5. And we cut ahead to at the Empire Builder at Edmonds, Washington. And then we cut to King Street. This is where we already were. I'm not sure how he got. Again, I'm not sure how he got down to Portland to do. It just seems like a whole big mess. I thought he took the Empire Builder to Portland and came up, but here he is, his Empire Builder in Portland. So can't quite tell what platform or track they're on. Nope, that's just not telling me what tracks are what. Anything? Alright, guess I'm going to have to go X out of that and then... look up my own photos, which I know I have track numbers. Yeah, King Street Station's neat. A lot of good overlooks because you also have a lot of BNSF freight going through it, including all those Boeing 737 holes. They're going to go through all the way. They come out of the Cascade Tunnel route, puts all the trains north of the city, so they have to come through King Street to get down to the Boeing facility. Yeah, see, you can see a few of them right there. Okay, that's track 4 that it's on. That's helpful. Here we have the opposite Amtrak King Street Station. Was this a track 4 or platform 4? Because you can't have 4 on both sides. Or can you? Alright, so that's showing track 3. I don't know why there's a 4 there in this other photo. But on this one, that's track 3 and that's consistent. So, alright. Go back in time, call this track 3. That makes sense. 1, 2, and then 3. And here we have... boy, they keep getting wider and wider. So this would be track 3, 4, and 5. And here we have the same thing in the opposite direction. Oops. Sorry. And King Street Station plus what looks like tracks 4, 5, and 6, the canopies. Okay, so this is now back to Bridge 14 in Tacoma. These two engines that I can get numbers on are going to be number 4388 and number 877. The 877s would have been the C40-8s that were the last ones in the war bonnet, the ATSF war bonnet livery. They had those low 3-digit ones. The 4800s are probably C44-9Ws. I can dig this out somewhere. Was it 4300? Yeah, C44-9Ws. Put that giant order that they had there. So, what instead of rolling all the way backwards, what I'll just sort of do here is just gotta find the right thing. It's Seattle sub. It's like West Tacoma. Come on. There it is. Okay, so just remember, help me remember that 4388 and 877. Let me just check to see if anybody has any comments. Sorry about that. Yeah, so my friend was on it. He just had pictures of Havre and Shelby, and now we're back in Seattle. So he only got that cab ride. Again, I don't know what he did to get down to Portland. Maybe he took a day trip. So here we just have the. So now I think he cleared because I have pictures from I-5. I think he rented a car. So he's no longer as part of a train, but he's doing some stuff. Again, I don't know if I looked at all the dates, I could probably arrange it better. I'm not sure that this is, but again, that's a little immaterial. So let me just handle this set of pictures he's got here. So yeah, sorry about that. Normally I have a breakpoint, but in this case I do not have. I'm not getting good breakpoints. All right, let me just go back to Seattle or the Washington area. I know exactly where I want to be. That little town. There it is. Bridge 14, aka West Tacoma. And it's the town of, however this is pronounced. Like Steilacoom. It's probably not the right way to pronounce it. Anyway, what those numbers are again? 4388 and 877, and then two others. Yeah, it's some sort of SD. I can't get those. What the other ones are? One of them that looks like another 4000 series C44, and then some EMD product looks like an SD40, but I don't know what the number would have been in this situation. And then he would just have the front, sort of the first one. And like the first two. And we got the set. All right. Yeah, like I said, we're sort of hitting. So I wonder what these bridges are on I-5. I don't want to necessarily go through the entire set of I-5 here. I-5 has a lot of these interesting green. What Washington Dot loves painting its bridges. Let me just do a quick look of what those could be real quick. I don't remember going over them. So when we flew into Seattle recently, we did go south to meet someone near Olympia, and I don't recall seeing a truss bridge like that. Like, it could be right here for all I know, and in fact that's exactly where they are. That's the river, the Nisqually River. Okay, this is that river that I already covered, that the line went over with over that viaduct. So I just have to find that to get the spelling. Where is it? Seattle sub. It was an X milepost. Wait, no, it wasn't an X milepost. It was a low number regular milepost. There it is, Nisqually River. Great. And this appears to be northbound. Yeah, maybe. Well, there's a sign in one of them, so I'll just check on Street View. So should be close to finishing this up. We only have about 30, 40 more photos, which seems like a lot, so hopefully I can get this dealt with. But I'm finishing it up tonight one way or another. Alright, I'll just start this. No, it's too close. I think it's northbound. Wait, hold on. Nope, it's southbound because this original one has more holes in the lattice, so it's southbound. Wait. Oh, did I abandon the thing? Okay. Washington, I-5. All right. Back on. So the next thing is going to be Interstate 5. Like, why is this picture labeled Interstate 5? This has nothing to do with Interstate 5. I mean, it's clearly the Seattle sub, but I have no idea where the heck this is. So it looks like it's just all Olympia. All right, whatever. So 7064, I would again assume is an SD40-2, but again, I think that they moved a bunch of their stuff around. So 7000 series is all ES44 DCs. So again, it looks like they moved it. How many SD40s do they have? It starts at about 1550 and it goes up to 2000, so maybe 500. That's a lot. That's a healthy amount. Maybe it's in here. 7064. Nope, doesn't show up. Either way, I'm just going to say it's in Olympia. I'm also labeling with, typically when I see something in Heritage paint scheme that also does not look like it's ever been renumbered, I'll use the Heritage numbering. So this would be a BN 7064. Doesn't matter, it's close enough to Olympia. And it's been renumbered, so there's no chance of collision. Might as well just use the Olympia. Again, can't see what the number... Okay, it's that, again, 4801. So this is one of those, the C44-9W set. 4801... These are, so again, I have to say these are film. You can't really see what you're shooting, but man, my friend's got to work on his framing. So here we have Amtrak number 74 or 6. I think that's 76. On Cascades train number 507. Is that 76 or 4? I think that's a 6. Okay, no idea where this is. I mean, besides near Olympia. Yeah, it's interesting. I regret not riding on a Cascade set. Seemed like an interesting thing. And number 9253 as the cab car. That's a nice photo. You got that one good. That one less so. Hey, a Stellar's J. Those are really cool birds. They're all over the West Coast. All right, let's see what we have, and if anybody had any chat comments. Hey, I had my SEPTA trip today. Went really well. I had about, depending on the maximum attendance, was probably somewhere north between about 15 people, 10 to 15. Pretty good day. Everybody had fun. Uh, so again, if anyone's in the Philly area next winter, I'm definitely gonna be doing it again. Hey, it's a First Union leasing engine based to make a callback to that discussion we had a few days ago. Where the hell is Kelso, Washington? All right, I'm sure that this is. Hold on. Oh, okay. This is on the port. Let's see. Okay, so he's just driving down. So maybe he rented a car and drove to Portland, and then he took Cascades back. That seems to make sense. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting here now. Does Kelso have a station? Is that even what I think? Okay, there's Kelso. There's a station. Amtrak, bus services, no clerks, blah, 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 blah. Cascades and the coast. Okay, the Starlight and the Cascades are there. I need to oh yeah, and wow, the Cascades is actually stopped there in this Google overhead view. I think we looked in on that one because it has a weird holdout track. So here is 6800 series SD40 and an FURX, another SD40, numbered, cannot read it. Looks like something oh 06. Looks like there's 5 digits there. Okay, I all right, can't read that one. Wait, there it goes, 3006. God, these are scant. How many photos did he take of this damn thing? Is it parked there? Okay, so 6838 FURX 3006. All right. That's just at Kelso. Wider view. Oh, no, hold on. God dang. All right. And looks like we're still at Kelso as the sun is setting with some UP action here. With whatever this is in front, looks like a ES44 or a C40-10. So 5542 on Union Pacific. If I can even... God, I hate this. 5542... Come on. Yeah, it's an AC44. Wait, no. 5542 would have been... the highest. Okay, one second. God, I hate the way Diesel Shop does its UP rosters. Okay, ES44AC, yeah, 5542. There it is. So, hey, it's that same train again. Guess he caught it somewhere else, and it's passing the signal. Oh, wonderful. So that's in Woodland with 2 N's. That's not spelled that way. Okay. We got 5542 and then an unknown 70 Mac behind it, unless it's a 60 Mac. I mean a 60M. Doesn't really matter. Can't really see it. So, almost done. P... What is that again? 5542. This is southbound view. So just to remember, I said the Seattle, Spokane, and whatever the SSP, Seattle, Spokane, and Portland. While it became part of the North, it sort of was allied with the Northern Pacific. UP has trackage rights to reach the port of Seattle, so you do see Union Pacific trains on this one. Western Pacific only really organically went as far north as Portland. This route between Seattle has decent rail connection. It's highly susceptible to disruption. Hopefully they'll rebuild the Stampede. I mean, there's an off chance that you might see a rebuild of the Stampede Pass line that Milwaukee Road abandoned. I think the right of way is largely intact. I think it's like a trail, but they definitely would have to deal with it. I have no idea what that 70M. Maybe I can at least get a block of SD70M. $70Ms are in the 3 and 4,000. Does look like a 4,000 series, and they got a lot of them too. Well, I remember they ordered 1,000 of them at some point. I wonder if they order any Macs. Nope, just M's. These are definitely a good option for upgrade. They've just about hit their 20-year life expectancy. Some of them we were in. Some even go back. Were ex-Southern Pacific. Wow. All right. So it is a 4000 series 70M. So back to these guys. I can't tell who that second unit is, but it looks like it's in Southern Pacific paint, and then another one. In fact, I would say, oh, that's a tunnel motor. Whoa. Well, there you go. All right. So it's a, yeah, that third unit back's a tunnel motor. So that means I can go to Wikipedia, because they have information on all the tunnel motors, which I think were Rio Grande, but here we go. Yeah, I'm sure it's not a 45 T2, it's a 40. Rio Grande had a bunch. Southern Pacific had a bunch, and that's definitely, I guess that's an SP. So the question is, who ended up with them? Maybe, I guess they'd be in Union Pacific. SD40 40-2T. No, SD40T-2. That's why it's not coming up. Well, really? I'm not getting Hmm. Yeah, that's definitely a. By the way, it's interesting to see. I was gonna say it's interesting to see SD40s. There's SD40, SD40, three SD40s, and what? Look at you can see in the large radiator that is not an SD40. It's either a 50 or a 60. But I can't get a good enough look at it. And we definitely have a Southern Pacific tunnel motor. I guess I can just label it as such because it is in Southern Pacific paint. Okay, I mean, it's surprising that Union Pacific would have dumped 229 locomotives, but they would have been in the SP 8300 series or 8000. I mean, I gotta pick a series. Looks like they filled the entire 8300s, but wait, how can you go from 82 to 8573? Oh, they're on a whole bunch of different little blocks. All right, so I'm just gonna guess it's an 8000 series. But yeah, I don't know why. It's a shame that this doesn't tell you what happened to them. Unless they just got rebuilt or something. SP 83. Alright. Sorry, I'm just checking to see SD40s. They're doing like a lot of rebuilds. I really can't stand this Union Pacific roster on Diesel Shop. This is even worse. Oh, come on. Yeah, now I'm just really wondering what happened to those tunnel motors. All right, here we go. 8300. Okay, renumbered out of SPSSW sequence, 62 units renumbered to UP this series. And it looks like they were retiring a bunch of them. I'm not sure how up to date this is. All right. Oh, this roster only goes to 2009. Let's check the modern one. I'm sorry to look in. Come on, where is it? Maybe Trains Magazine will help me out here. Really? Oh, okay. 2022. Is this gonna be a PD? God, it's a PDF. What am I looking at? Oh, they do have C40-8s left, and quite a few too. Sorry. So you have 200 SD40s there. Okay, they have about 500 SD40N rebuilds. They just took, I guess they took all their SD40s and rebuilt them at some point and numbered them into a 500 unit block. But I'm not sure what happened to all the tunnel motors. All right, just checking. Sorry. Okay, so what do we have here? It's that same block that we had before. FURX. Southern Pacific 8300, and then some sort of BNSF. Where do you say this is? Woodland. So this will just be the first 3. And so I'm just going to temporarily rename this, because what I wanted to do is just check to see if I can try to pin down what signal that is. Nope, it'll be this one, Northwest Division, Seattle sub. Woodland is around milepost 118. I don't think I was getting many intermediates there, but it would have been along the side of the road. So I think I can pin down that signal. There's Woodland. It doesn't appear that it's in the middle of I-5. Oops. It doesn't appear that this is in the middle of I-5. So it's along a wooded ravine. Okay, cool. Jesus. All right. He says he says they're in Woodland. Then if they're there, where are they? Yeah. So I know which signals they aren't. Where? This is like the worst unreliable narrator. You know, he labels the photos and they're clearly not here. It says Woodland. I mean, it looks like it's on the side of a road. And between a hill. Well, there's Woodland interlocking. Just figured I should give it one good look. Unless he got off I-5 and was doing it right there. Could be. Nah, that doesn't look like it at all. Alright, I don't think I'm going to get whichever signal that is. Because we're just about done. I've got a couple of leads. Let me just check out this 116. So that's not going to be it. It's not the 120s. It's not the 113. Woodland is at 118. And I know that it's not this 116 signal or 120. And that's 113, but then it can't be this because that wouldn't be an intermediate. So 113 to 108 could be whatever's between these two. So 113 is likely right next to 116, about a little over 2 miles, depending on where the stuff lines up. And then the one after Woodland is this one. So the only one it could be is something like on the order of milepost 110 or 111. And that might put it down here by the shore or somewhere right in there. Huh, maybe that's it. They could have stopped by the side of I-5. Oh, let's see. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it is the one inside I-5. Alright, let's just take a quick look. Alright, that's today. Going back in time. Nope. Still there. Now they're gone. Let me jump over to the other side of the river. Okay, that's... Yeah, maybe this is it. This could be it here, depending on where those trees are. If I go back to 2014... Nah, that's too... Nope, needs to be 2012. Alright, here we go. The last mystery. Come on. Okay, right there, right there. This looks like a winner. 2012. Unless this is the one I already tagged from before. Oh, yep, that's just those are the 113s. Yeah, I guess this is one just going to have to be a little bit of a mystery here. But I'm going to just say that those are the 111s, because that's the only real options that they could be that's anywhere near Woodland that I don't have already covered. So it's a little bit of a dodge, but I mean, I think that's my best guess, that those are the milepost 111. Come on. Milepost 111 signals. And that might be it. I think that I have covered everything. I'm not seeing any undone file names. Well, I thank you very much for hanging in there with me. I'll check the chat in just a second. Got all the interior stuff, all the talgos, everything from before. All right, great. That is everything. Let's see whatever anyone has here. Yeah, it was a really neat lash-up. I wasn't expecting. That's part. That's part of the joy. Like I'm sitting here, I'm doing all this stupid file renaming and whatever. But then again, you realize that you're, someone I didn't know what was in all these photos, and suddenly you're realizing that he caught a tunnel motor in 2000 and in 2005. So it's definitely interesting to catch that sort of stuff here. And hopefully with better file names, and I can put it up on my space, this will now be a little bit more searchable. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. I will be back at some point. I'm going to have a whole bunch more of the 2007 series. Some of them will be single nights. So that means that I'll be able to, on a night where it's just one night, I only have one night available, I'll be able to get something out. For anyone who isn't super familiar with all my photos. If I can go back here. I'm going to have things covering, if people want to preview, I'm going to have things, another San Francisco trip, short Boston stuff. I got another bunch of California cable cars. Dart, McKinney Avenue trolley. I haven't done that. No, I go to Dallas on a regular basis, but I've not rewritten the McKinney Ave trolley. I took a Chicago trip. Went out to Brighton Park. Hancock Tower, by the way. I think I've done a bunch of that stuff. Went out to Mineola, Springfield, Pascack Valley line, although I didn't really get a lot of photos on that. So I'll see how interesting these are. I have to probably by the end of the year I might not need to do them, but I can. But this is definitely the year where I transition from small numbers of files to way larger ones, like here going out to Safe Harbor. I'm not sure I would need to redo this one. So we'll see how it goes. I might just do select sets from this year, or I might cut it off at a certain point. McKinney Avenue trolley, I'm sure I did not look like I did a great job. Wait, how many photos are in this set? It's like 9. Oh wait, there's more. Okay, there they are. So yeah, some of these definitely might be worth revisiting. So we'll see how necessary it is. These, like, for example, these Lakeshore Limited photos are pretty neat from 2007. Not a ton, but it was a good day. Not catastrophically backlit because it was overcast. So and they could definitely use a little refresh. So that's something that I would definitely want to redo, and it's not a huge amount. Okay, anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. Let me just check if anyone has any questions. Oh, I do. Thank you very much. I'll check to see what happened to him. Okay, anyway, I'm going to head off, and everyone have a wonderful New Year. And feel free to send me any... hold on. I will... one thing I can do real fast... Let me. I'm not sure exactly where these all are. Hold on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load these up, and I'll send you guys the link so you can just browse. If you're interested in any of these photos, if you didn't see them very well, I can throw them up. I'll throw up the link in the chat real quick. All right, there they are. Oops. So I should probably just sort these by name. I usually sort them by date, but the dates are so messed up. Like if I, let's see, what happens if I sort them by date? Save selected, move, rename. Come on, where's that? Oh, sort thumbnails. Oh, it is by date. EXIF date? Okay, these have an EXIF date on them. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Oh, wonderful. I guess I couldn't do that. No, you can't really do that on Windows, but this is letting me do it. Okay, great. This will actually get them in the proper date based on the camera, starting at South Bend all the way through. So I'm going to hit this. I'm going to do the thumbnail sort. Come on. Oh, that's right. This isn't the new version. This is the old version of this software. I'm not sure what the exact date is, but okay, anyway. So what I do is I export these twice, one of them with the HTML slideshow type file and one without. That allows me to on my web space where they're file limited, I cannot do the HTML files. So I just uncheck that, hit it again, and all I have to do is just figure out what the date is on this, which might be a little hard because I don't have it. Wait, hold on. Yes, I do. Looks like 2005, 5/18 to 5/20, 5/21. I'll just call it 5/20, even though it's a bunch of days. So it goes 05, 10, 20. And I'll just upload it as soon as it's done. There we go. Empire Builder Cascades. Do I have a thing for guest photos? I don't think I do. I sort of mix them in. No, wait, I do have guest photos. All right. Yeah, I'll put them in there then. Anyway, I just want to send you guys the link in case you want to view these. Whoop, that's the wrong thing. Where'd that go? All right, there it is. Type. Well, first thing, let me just upload the file, so you don't have to wait for this all to upload. I'm just going to upload the gallery link, and I'll just drop that in the chat. Give it a minute or two for the rest of them to upload. There we go. And then I can just go there and drop the link in the chat. Guest photos. Empire Builder. All right, here you go. Thank you so much. Sorry for the, thank you for your attention. All right, just wait for them to upload. Thank you very much. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. See ya. because